Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super Fun Infinite Blessings. I'm Hope Mama Eagle, founder of Earth Wisdom Reiki, aka Ancestral Reiki. And my Irish ancestors have been poking me in the shamrocks all day, telling me to get on here and record a wee bit of fun Irish history so that it's, basically when Irish eyes are smiling, right? You all know that song. When Irish eyes are smiling, the whole world smiles back at ye. So, yeah, my eyes are smiling today. I think I'm going to underscore this, aka Kilkenny is not just a South Park episode, because I have relatives that are from Kilkenny. Shout out to all my relatives in Kilkenny. Have not been there yet, but I will get there come hell or high water, as they say. And I can't wait. So there's no disguising, green eyes, all that jazz. Fiery temper for those who know me, or those who are too scared to know me. But Winona got me this amazing hat today, and I just keep hearing the term a glimmer of hope, which makes me smile because connecting to my anam for those of you that need to Google things to know what they are beyond just assuming. But a little bit of Irish history, everybody today, green beer, shamrocks, all that jazz, um, thinking that, St. Patrick's Day is all about driving the snakes out of Ireland. St. Patrick's Day was not about driving the snakes out of Ireland. It was about trying to drive the magic out of Ireland, more specifically, the Druids out of Ireland, who I can tell you are alive and well because I've had several of them since my lineage and approach me literally out of thin air. Or in the most quote unquote random places. I have to keep an eye on my time here. And they are amazing. You're not going to find them walking down the street dressed in robes with a staff and all that jazz, you know, uh, unless, they ate the wrong mushroom, so to speak. But they are there and they are very magical. They're amazing. They keep certain things in balance, which is good for healers to know that are going forward beyond zombie juice and all that jazz. But the history of Ireland is that Ireland is one of the only countries in the world that was never conquered. There were parts of Ireland that were converted to different things, but it was never conquered. The reason that Ireland was never conquered is because the magic was never taken out of Ireland. It's still there. A lot of times you'll hear Ireland referred to as the Emerald Isle because of so much greenery. If you saw my post before this, you saw that we got a little pot of shamrocks. I saw this tax place today calculating. I think it was 365. There's my magic number, huh? 365 million would be the equivalent of a pot of gold. And they were calculating what the tax rate would be. I forget what the percentage. And me being a triple Aquarius, my spirit just left my body the minute they mentioned that. But I'm like, that's just wrong. know, you you don't take a pot of gold and then try and calculate what the damn tax would be on a planet that nobody owns. That just does not make sense. So, but today was a very magical day. Got to bless to help a lot of amazing people. And I keep hearing the best is yet to come, which I'm not really sure what that is. But it's funny because I've been feeling my Anam all day today, tapping his fingers, um, thinking that I'm gonna, I don't know, text him, call him something, which he knows that I'm not gonna do unless I know that it's secure. And it's funny because Winona was actually trying to put a post and his Twitter account popped up today. And I started laughing because we don't even follow him on social media. He's an Aries. When he's ready to pick up the phone or talk or whatever, then, he'll beyond, one of the ancestors said, wasting time with Stroganoff, right? When he's ready for I don't know, someone just said good old American pie, corned beef and cabbage, whatever. Then that's what'll happen. But the history of Ireland, I was talking with one of my clients today, and the potato famine. And a lot of people don't know that slaves were taken out of Ireland just as much as they were taken out of Africa. And so the potato famine was the English coming into Ireland and telling people to plant potatoes for the English troops that were trying to overtake Ireland. And so the families were smart. And, they didn't want their families to starve, big old Irish families. And so they went out and they started carving pieces off of the potato in the middle of the night, just enough for their families to survive. And they would hide those away. And so the potatoes would continue to grow underground, and they would kind of, someone just said squirrel, squirrel the potatoes away so that their families would have food, their kids would have food, because the troops didn't care if the children were dying or any of that stuff. So when you talk about the heart of Ireland, when you talk about the resiliency of the people, when you talk about the magic, you talk about Ireland being the only country that was never conquered, that's what you're talking about. So if you're going to raise a glass of Guinness, or you're going to raise Jameson, or even a glass of green Kool-Aid for that matter, on St. Patty's Day, just know what you're raising it to, because it could be more important now and in the future than we realize. So, shout out to all my Irish relatives, raising a toast to all the miracles, past, present, and future. And if my ancestors are saying the best is yet to come, with me wearing a hat that represents more than just a glimmer of hope, I'm telling you guys, more miracles are on the way. So, like, share, subscribe. Namaste, optimistic. If you would like to connect with me for a lucky reading, you can reach me via my website, which is infiniteblessings.godaddysite.com. Y'all are in my prayers, hugging you with my prayers till we see you in person. I am going to light a magical candle tonight. I was shown a vision of lighting the candle and the rainbow going from where people are to where they hope to be or where they want to be. And there's a saying, I'm not where I want to be yet, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. So sometimes looking at, the prayers that got us to where we are help us to find the prayers that get us to where we need to be. So, just keep taking it from one miracle to the next. Namaste, optimistic. If you need me, I'm here. And enjoy your journey.